Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome to another one of my games. Let's just quickly sort the settings out, because apparently my settings have gone all weirdified. So this is the first game that I had in the VK3002D after I had unlocked the top turret. And I already had the short 88mm gun researched. So I whacked that on and had this game. Now it's immediately apparent that we are, of course, top tier, which is exactly where the VK 3002D likes to be. I mean, you could say it's exactly where any machine likes to be, but the VK in particular, it does like to be top tier, especially with this gun. Respectable alpha damage, hilarious DPM, or pretty damn good DPM, reasonable armor, if not absolutely spectacular. You know, this thing is made to murder lower tiers. First shot into the M6 penetrates, damage roll of 165, it's not actually that good. The average damage on this gun is 220, and that of course was a bounce. You do have to get used to the odd bounce with this gun, unfortunately. Now, I didn't have any funky equipment for this tank at the time, so I'm just using toolbox, binos, and a camo net. Bit slow off the mark there to put a shot into the Cheery, which is unfortunate, but there we go. T67 is pushing up perhaps rather more aggressively than he should be. He is a tier 5 thinly armoured tank destroyer in a tier 7 game after all, and I'm a little too late to put a shot into that M6. So far I've claimed my first victim. It's some poor lower tier sucker. Poor guy who never really stood much of a chance. And we managed to get the kill shot on him. Cheery is backing off, and we managed to put a round into him. 371 was a combined damage roll, of course. I didn't roll for 371. You know, this gun does have rather respectable alpha damage. Very respectable for a tier 7 medium tank, but it's not that much. M6, can I get a side shot in? Yes, I can, and we pick up kill number 2. So I'm just working this position over here. If people push up over this ridgeline, as these guys are doing, there's kill number 3. This position just really allows you to give them a very bad day. It can be vulnerable to artillery, so you have to be a little careful there. You can see there are two artillery on the enemy team. And it's also... Can we put a shot into that Cheery? Yes, we can. It also benefits greatly from a bit of gun depression. So if your tank has terrible gun depression, this position is not very useful. It's a terrible position for an A44, for example. But the VK has enough gun depression to make it work. Anyway, come to the conclusion that position has outstayed its usefulness. This ARL-44 is really getting the tar kicked out of him, unfortunately. And so we're going to go and beat up some other guys. KV-85 bounces on me. I track him by the look of it, aiming for that lower plate, and there we go. I take a hit for my trouble. Looks like it might have been from that KV, but we hit him. Now, he does actually hit harder than us, but, you know, we reload far faster than he does, and that's a very ambitious A44. Don't want to shoot our friendly Tiger. T1, however, yes please, and another shot into him. So the damage is racking up at an appreciable rate. That guy's going to struggle to penetrate me. I'm not going to really struggle to penetrate him. We do, however, take a hit from the KV-85. 4 kills so far. Scoreline is, however, 9-all. Don't really aim that shot properly. On the one hand, we get lucky to hit and penetrate. On the other hand, we get unlucky to only roll for 199 and leave the guy on 4 health. So, swings and roundabouts. I'm not going to complain. And we're just going to let this shot aim to try and make sure of the kill. And there we go, kill number 5. There's only 4 of them left now. GW Panther, Jagdpanzer 4, SU-100Y, and an M41 HMC. And there's the SU-100Y. Now, he still has a dirty big gun. We don't really want to take a shot from him. I mean, we've got the health to soak a shot, but that doesn't mean we want to take the round if we can possibly avoid it. This game is still eminently losable. Imagine I were to be taken out of this game and suddenly there are no top tier regular tanks left on either team. Take a round from the SU-100Y. I back off there mainly trying to avoid artillery. Put a second shot in. You know, I'll reload long before he does. Do, however, take a hit from probably the Jagdpanzer 4 there, and our artillery finishes that SU off. So, likely got the the Jagdpanzer 4 out there in the field. Not quite sure exactly what gun he's using. I wasn't really paying attention to how much damage he did to me. Trying to get a shot on that GW Panther, and there's the Flat Panzer. 210 into him. Angle, 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 and bounceroo. He misses his shot, but I only track him by the look of it. Well, that'll be some assistance damage if nothing else, if I did track him then. And it'll probably take 2 more shots to kill this guy if I can actually get a shot on him, of course. And we also will have to dodge artillery. Oh, that reduces the Jagdpanzer to a 1-shot. I mean, if I can pick up 1 more kill, that'll be my top gun. Our Panzer IV-S polishes off the Jagdpanzer IV, though, so that just leaves 2 artillery, and we're loading a high explosive round now. HE from this gun, 270 alpha damage, 44 pen. So our regular AP rounds, I think, would be sufficient to one-shot the M41. With an average damage roll. I might be wrong about that though. But it certainly wouldn't do the business on the GW Panther, hence loading the HE to try and have the best chance possible to take these guys out in 1 shot. Don't really want to be shotgunned by them. That would be sad. Oh, there we go. That guy has 360 health. It's just too much for me to nail the guy in a single shot. M41 has been spotted. That was a very lucky shot to pick up my top gun, kill number 6, and now we're just going to come around and try and do something about the GW Panther, who appears to be looking the other way. Oh, he's turning this way. We're going to have to be careful about this. Nope. No, he's just looking at me, and if he wants to keep looking at me, that's fine. I'm sure someone else on my team can kill him. Oh, and the Su-100Y on the enemy team's congratulating me on the top gun, which is nice of him. It's always nice to have opponents who are good sports about things like that. GW Panther is now turning to target that light tank, giving me the opportunity to pop around this corner and put him out of his misery for kill number 7. And that is the game. Let's go and have a look at the results. So that was enough for my Ace Tanker award with the VK3002D. Also got Fire for Effect, I think that's Sharpshooter, Master Gunner, Duelist, Bruiser, Top Gun, High Caliber, and a Steel Wall. So that's quite a nice haul of medals. 3,318 damage, 7 kills of course, 1,377 base experience, puts us cleanly at the top of either team by either base experience or by damage done. Shout out to the Su-100Y on the enemy team. Over 2,500 damage is a nice result from him. 21 shots fired, 21 hits, 18 penetrations for that damage count, most of which was at fairly close range. Bounced 700 damage with our armor. Damaged 10 enemy tanks, killed 7 of them, got a bit of assistance damage in the process, made a 39,000 credit profit. We were running a premium account at the time, and there was a ×5 experience event running at the time. So that ended up being 2,000 experience with the premium account, ×5, over 10,000 XP, plus your free XP for that game. So it was a pretty good result, and I was quite pleased with it, and you know, just goes to show that you can certainly have good games in the VK3002D with the short 88mm gun, even though people don't tend to like it. I will have a review of this tank up at some point, not just yet, but it will be coming. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please feel free to catch some of my other videos and or subscribe to my channel, and I wish you very happy hunting on that battlefield. Ciao, ciao.